Om Namah Shivaya. Last class we finished with Svya. Remember? Tad Vyapaka or something like that. We give an example. Svya. Now the next conjunct is etchna. Etchna. But for you to see in action, I need to share the screen with you. Para que lo vean en acción, necesito compartir in Spanish, to share. Compartir. How is how in Russian? Поделите. How is?
Я поделюсь с вами своим экраном.
Comparto. Padiluz. Comparto. Share the screen. Okay, now you see yourself. Ahora se ven ustedes. But I remove you. Los saco del medio to the second screen. Los pongo la segunda. We have Photoshop, latest version, la última versión. Etchna. Well, etchna is very simple. Is the consonant dha with another, like zontic, zontic, como un paraguas ahí, como un paragüita, like a little umbrella, zontic, umbrella, little umbrella there. Etchna. I will use Dreamweaver on my website to search for examples. Voy a usar ahora el Dreamweaver en mi sitio web para buscar ejemplos. So I have the website in the folder English. Control F. Searching etchna. Etchen there. Etchen. Selected file, final. Murtchni. No. So I have an example. Bathnanti. This is a good example. In my scripture, Vastava Hanta, Bathnanti. They bind. They tie. It's loading. Bathnanti. They bind. They bind. Bathnanti. From the verb band. Band. From the verb band. Band, to bind. To tie, to fasten. Bondage comes from bind, yes, to tie someone in bondage. The conjugation is bathnati. Bathnanti, they. Bathnanti. So we'll write bathnanti here. Etchna. And we write an example, Bathnanti. And they bind. Bathnanti. For example, I can write in Sanskrit. I can write, for example, malani, the impurities, the malas, the impurities, las impurezas, malani, neuter gender, that's why the plural with ani, malani. Mom, to me, a mí, uminia, bathnanti. They say, taka, 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 to bind, ta, 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 ta. To bind with what? With case, padiesh, to river, to fix, to direct locative, no. To attach, to hold captive. So it's accusative, with the vinitin le padiesh. Accusative, mom. Accusativo, mom. To me, mom. Sada, always. Bathnanti. The impurities always tie or bind me, mom. Las impurezas siempre me atan, me amarran. Bathnanti. Ellas amarran, las impurezas. Impurities, bathnanti. Impurities bind. Las impurezas amarran. Mom, to me, a mí, amarran a mí. Amarran a mí. Me amarran. Bind to me, bind me. Okay. I put in artificial intelligence. They always bind me with impurities. No. Impurities always bind me. Las impurezas siempre me atan. Les impureces siempre me matenien. What is this? Catalan. Ruski nichistati. Всегда. Oh my God. Связывают меня.
Better translation, impurity is like загрязнение. I all the time translate it in the text загрязнение.
Okay, I don't know why nichistati.
It's, yes,
Okay.
It's one of the translations.
You know, tell me, pass me in the chat the word in Russian, Guruma. So I can tell. Artificial intelligence. In Telegram. I was expecting in the chat. Estaba esperando en el chat. No, it doesn't matter. Telegram the same. Загрязнение. In plural.
Plural загрязнения.
Yes,
I
I know.
send you загрязнение. It's
Yes,
plural
better.
загрязнение.
Yes, I understand. I know this part in Russian. So I will tell better. He told me, отлично, уточнее. Okay, уточнее. So now you have in Russian. Загрязнения всегда связывают меня. In Hungarian, good luck with this. Buena suerte en húngaro. Obviously, all the time with some mistake because it's artificial intelligence. Obviamente siempre hay algún error. Es inteligencia. En Spanish it's okay. En castellano está bien. But in Hungarian, they will tell me, no, it's not mean. Like this, because they will tell me some correction. And, well, more or less. So we're translating well in Sanskrit. Estamos traduciendo bien en Sanskrit. Another conjunct. Otro conjunto. Etchnia. The same but with ya. Etchnia. What is etchnia? It's etchna without the vertical stroke. Etchna without the vertical stroke, the vowel. Yes? So you put etch, etchen, etchen, etchen. And next you add ya. Like this, etchnia. Very simple. Now to search for examples, oh well. Vamos a buscar ejemplos. Let's search for examples. Etchni. Etchni. Well. Only one example. In Bhagavad Gita. O en Tantraloka Viveka. Tantraloka Viveka. The first part. Murthyutamsa. I didn't translate. Yes, I translate. Murthyutamsa. A wreath or a wreath. A wreath of flowers on their heads. Wreath is a garland. A garland of flowers, utamsa, on their heads. Murthy. So, yes, you have here an example. Murni utamsa. So, etchnia, like this, and you have an example. Murthy utamsa. So, Murthy plus utamsa. Utamsa is a garland of flowers. Utamsa es una guirnalda de flores. Utansa. Utamsa. Garland of flower. You can tell me, are you sure, Guruji? Yes, I'm sure. Utamsa, utamsa, a wreath worn on the crown of the head. Una guirnalda sobre la coronilla. A wreath, guirnalda. Es como like the emperors in Rome, they have this crown here with the laurels. Remember, tenían una corona de laureles los emperadores romanos. This is Murthniutamsa. So there you have the conjunct new. They are new. Murthniutamsa. So you can create a sentence with this. Yes. So you can say the yogi had a garland on his head. Yes, he had in past tense. He had, in the logic in Sanskrit, they don't have the verb to have. No tienen el verbo tener in Sanskrit. It's like in Russian. Es como en ruso. Well, in Russian they have imiet. But in Sanskrit, no, they don't have, no tienen. So they create to have like of someone there is. Like yes, there is in Russian, of someone. So, raditim nepadies, genitive case. So, ponen en caso genitivo de alguien y dicen después hay, there is. So, for example, of him, of his, there is. So, he has. You understand? De él, of his, niveau, in Russian, jest. Niveau jest. In Russian they say univo jest. But in Sanskrit is niveau only. Niveau jest. Or ivo jest. Directly. Past tense, he had is of his, there was. How is past tense of jest, Guruma? Will. In Russian. There was. So he had. Crazy. Una locura. Él tenía. Entonces en sánscrito la lógica es, de él había, él tenía. De él había, de él hay, él tiene. De él había, él tenía. This is the madness in Sanskrit. Esta es la locura en el sánscrito. So, okay, so you write Murthniutamsah. In the head, a garland of flowers. En la cabeza, una guirnalda de flores. Of whom? Of the yogi. So I had to put yogi in genitive case, raditim nepadish. Yoginah. So in the head, murthni, in the head of the yogi, yoginah, we can put great yogi, Mahayoginah. In the head of the great yogi Utamsa. A garland of flowers, Utamsa. This Utamsa here is Murtni Utamsa. A garland of flowers, there was. How to put there was? There is, you can put like this, Asti, or you can put Bhavati, or you can put Vidyate. Present tense. Or you can put all in optative case. With would in English, with ia in Spanish. Habría, but in Sanskrit they use all the optative case with would. In Russian is past tense with bui. So they sell will bui. You understand? In Russian, will bui. So in Sanskrit is syat, bhavet, vidyate. How is vidyate? I forgot. Me olvidé de vidyate. Wait. Vidush. Vid class 2. Optative case. Optative case. Vidyeta or vidyat. Vidyuch for plural. Vidyeta. This is present tense. They use optative like present tense. Usan el optativo como tiempo presente. So in Sanskrit, will, yes is the same. En sánscrito, would, verbos con would, verbs with would, or in present tense, the same, son lo mismo. En general. Now, past tense. Past tense. What a complication. Asti. So you say, well, I will check past tense with my table in Sanskrit heritage. So conjugation of the verb as, to be, second class. So in present tense I have asti. Yes, okay. In imperfect I have asit. Yes, it's okay. Asit. In optative, siat. I put it. Asit. Well, so past tense I can say asit. I can say bhavati, bhavat, or vidyate, avidyat. I'm not sure. Past tense of vid. Past tense of vid. I put the verb vid. Thank God both belong to the second class. Past tense of vid. Avidyata. I prefer avidyata because it's passive voice. Avidyata. Rarely you see the avidyata. In general, you will see asit or abhavat. All these are will. Past tense. Todo esto es was. There was. Avidyata, abhavat, asit. Había. Hubo, había, both. Simple past tense and pluscuamperfect past tense in Spanish. Pasado simple y pasado pluscuamperfecto. Había. So now I will use this because it's past tense. So I will use one of these. Asit, ababat, or abidiata. Okay, I will use asit. Okay, there was. Había. What there was? There was a garland of flowers in the head, on the head, había una guirnalda de flores en la cabeza of the great yogi. Había una guirnalda de flores en la cabeza del gran yogi. But to translate this, you can be literal. You can be literal. Or you can be more practical in the translation, not so literal. There was a garland of flowers on the head of the great yogi. You can translate the great yogi had, the verb to have, had a garland of flowers on his head. This is a more practical translation. Esta es una traducción más práctica. El gran yogi tenía una guirnalda de flores sobre su cabeza. ¿Dónde están? Okay. Now we'll tell artificial intelligence what's his opinion about our simple. I have to fix here combination. Yoginah in front of M, in front of Ma is O. Murtni E in front of U is U. Ah in front of A is A. So this is right Sanskrit. Este es el sánscrito correcto. Correct Sanskrit. So I put now to artificial intelligence and I tell artificial intelligence. And these two. Oh, the crest. Now the crest. La cresta. Now the crest. Wreath. Now, wreath. What is wreath? Garland. So, the great yogi had a wreath on his head. Wreath or garland are synonyms. Wreath or garland are synonyms. Son sinónimos, wreath or garland. Wreath or wreath? I don't remember. Wreath. Wreath. Corona. Una corona. Guirnalda. Yes, guirnalda. The great yogi has a wreath on his head. Good. The great yogi, el gran yogi tenía una guirnalda en la cabeza. El gran yogi tenía una garlanda al cap. Nagalavie, vilikava yogina, buil vinok. And in Hungarian, anadi yogi, like this. Well, this is a Hungarian. So, we're writing well. It's like we know Sanskrit. Es como si supiésemos sánscrito. Look at us. Okay. Now we continue. Another conjunct, etchma. Very rarely used this conjunct. Se usa muy raramente este conjunto. Is the letter dha without the vertical stroke and the letter ma there. Like this. Etma. Ahí lo tienen. Etma. Es el northern style. Este es el estilo norteño. But it's similar to southern style with this etma. Etma. Examples of the etma? I don't know. It's very uncommon. Es muy poco común. So I will tell thank God I have Dreamweaver with this very good feature. Por suerte tengo Dreamweaver con esta característica tan buena. To search. There is a name, Itma. Tantraloka Viveka. Tantraloka Viveka, I translated. Apparently, yes. No, I didn't translate. No lo traduje. Prastuta Mija Vidatma. Yes. Itialama nena pivachanena prastuta Mija Vidatma. Avidatma. We name here the prastutam. What is the prastutam? The prastutam is the topic under discussion. Nombramos acá el tópico en discusión y itialam anena with this word, con esta palabra, alam, itialam. Con esta palabra, with this word, I don't know what is this word. I had to read the rest of the commentary. Well, this is a commentary Viveka by Jayarata, the commentary on Tantraloka. I will have to translate, que tendré que traducir during this year. So you have this example. Prastutam. Vinitin lepadiesh, accusative case for topic, yes? For the subject matter under discussion, prastutam. Avidatma. We name. But because it's speaking in plural, yes, we. But sometimes great authors like Jayarata, like Abhinavagupta, they speak in plural for singular. A veces grandes autores como Abhinavagupta, como Jayarata, hablan en plural por el singular, en lugar de singular. So they say we, but it's I. ¿You understand? Dicen nosotros, pero es yo. So avidatmah come from the verb avidha, I suppose. Avidha, to surrender, to put on round, to name, to explain, to name. Here, baby. Avidha. So you say, well, what class? Is third class Ubhaya. Third class with the letter U. U is Ubhaya. Both in Sanskrit. Ubhaya. What is both? ¿Qué es ambos? So third class in the dictionary is the third class of verbs. Es la tercera clase de verbos Ubhaya. Both. So accept Parasmaipada and Atmanepada. Acepta Parasmaipada y Atmanepada. What are those things? ¿Qué son esas cosas? Atmanepada, Parasmaipada. ¿Qué son esas cosas? Are set of terminations. Son juegos de terminaciones. Okay, I will explain later. Después le voy a explicar. Ubhaya. Y you check Avidat Mah, this ending here, Mah, is for we. Esta terminación Mah es para nosotros. And Mah is Parasmaipada. Is this set of termination. Es este juego de terminaciones. in Atmanepada should be Mahe. En Atmanepada debería ser Mahe, not Mah. So I will tell third class, I will go to my page Sanskrit Heritage. I will go to conjugations and I will say I want Abhidha third class. Wrong input. Why, baby? Abhidha, okay, dha only. Dislike Abhidha with Abhi. Le disgusta el prefijo Abhi. Ahora solamente con here, Datmah. Dha means to place. Dha significa poner. And millions of other meanings. Y millones de otros significados. Abhidha, to name. Abhidha, nombrar. Dha, to put. Abhidha, to name. With the prefix abhi. But here the conjugation Datmah belongs to Parasmaipada. This conjugation. This is Atmanepada. And this is passive voice. Esta es Parasmaipada, esta es Atmanepada y esta es voz pasiva. So I check here. Datma. Okay, is this. Datma. So I go here. Yes. Datma here. Plus Abhi the prefix. Más Abhi the prefijo. So Prastuta is if my memory serves me well, Prastuta is the topic under discussion. Si me sirve bien la memoria, Prastuta es el tópico en discusión. Prastuta, the topic or subject under discussion. The matter in hand, prastutam, the subject under discussion or consideration. You see that my memory is strong. Ve que mi memoria es fuerte. So I can start to translate Viveka. Commentary by Jayarata. Ya puedo empezar a traducir el comentario. Oh, look at you. Mira vos. Qué bárbaro. So prastuta niha avidatma. So Abhidatma, Iha, here, Prastutam, accusative case of topic, Vinitin Nepadiesh of topic, subject matter. So what is saying there is, here, Iha, we name or we explain, both meanings, tiene dos significados, nombrar y explicar. But in this case, name, in this context, is name, Abhidatmah, we name the subject matter under discussion, okay. There you have it. So you have here Datma. Here you have the conjunct Tma. Ahí tienen el conjunto Tma. So we can copy this and we can create a sentence. Here we name the topic under discussion. We name with what? With this word. Con esta palabra. So we have to say with this, with the word. Con esta, con la palabra. This is idam in neuter gender. Why? Because prastutam is neuter gender. So you use idam, this. Word is vachanam, neuter gender. So you have to decline these two words in instrumental case. Tienen que declinar estas dos palabras en caso instrumental. In isvaritim nepadiesh. So how to decline? Well, idam. So you have to say with this, with the word, with vachanam. So you have to write with this, anena, and vachanam is in instrumental case, vachanena, anena, vachanena, with this word, con esta palabra. And in general, you like to put this after the word. En general, les gusta poner la palabra después. All the time they put this in the opposite order than in English or Spanish. Les gusta poner la palabra esto en posición distinta que en castellano o en inglés. Vachanena, con esta palabra. What word? ¿Qué palabra? Some word. For example, we can call the differentiation of the principles. What's the main? Because we're in the first chapter of Tantraloka. Remember, estamos en el primer capítulo del Tantraloka. How was the first chapter? Jnana Vivedanam. Remember, primer capítulo del Tantraloka. Okay, we can call this Jnana Vivedanam. Vivedanam is differentiation, la diferenciación. Jnana, knowledge, conocimiento. Differentiation, the name of the chapter is la diferenciación. The name of the topic, prastutam. Instead of prastutam, you can say ahnikam. Ahnika is chapter. So we name the chapter with the word vachanena, anena, ahnika. The chapter of Tantraloka. The first chapter, the name is Jnana Vivedana. Ahnika. Ahnika. Chapter of a book. Ahnika. Ahnikam. Jnana Vivedanam. But you put like this, it makes no sense in Sanskrit. Because when you write in English, you write like this, cuando escribe en inglés. Here we name the chapter Ahnikam with this word, quotation marks, differentiation of knowledge. Aquí nombramos o le llamamos al capítulo con esta palabra, la diferenciación del conocimiento. Yes? How to put quotation marks in Sanskrit? To put quotation marks in Sanskrit, you have to use the word iti. Para poner comillas en sánscrito, hay que usar la palabra iti. Where? After the name. ¿Dónde? Después del nombre. Iti. So, we name, we call, llamamos, nombramos, here, aquí, al capítulo Ahnikam, anena, with this, we can say first chapter, Pratama Ahnikam, the Pratama, the first chapter, With this word, con esta palabra, bachanena, nena. What is the word? Now in quotation marks, jnana vivedanam. Differentiation of knowledge. La diferenciación del conocimiento. Ah, this is good Sanskrit. Este es buen Sanskrit. So, now I polish the with combination rules. Ahora lo pulo todo con reglas de combinación. Ma in front of E is me, but A in front of A is long A. A in front of log A is long A. Ma in front of B is me. A in front of A is long A. So we call the first chapter with this word. Llamamos al primer capítulo con esta palabra, Jnana Vivedanam, differentiation of knowledge, la diferenciación del conocimiento. Look at you. And here you have the compound Tma. Ahí tiene el compuesto Tma. Ahí tienen todo el sánscrito. Copy. With this statement, instead of word translated statement, Vachana, the division of knowledge, differentiation of knowledge. We here denote the first daily lesson. What first daily lesson? The first chapter. So I have to say like this to Crazy Deepseek. Better we call the first chapter with this word, differentiation of knowledge. So he told me, perfect, this is better version. Okay. We call the first chapter with this word, differentiation of knowledge. Llamamos al primer capítulo con esta palabra, la diferenciación del conocimiento, the divisions of knowledge, las divisiones del conocimiento. Y the first chapter in Tantraloka, el primer capítulo del Tantraloka. Catalán anomenem el primer capítolo amb questa paraula, diferenciació del coneixement. No sé cómo se pronuncia eso. Ok, el Russian mean nazivayem piervu yuglavu etim slavam o slovan? Slovan. Slovan. Razlicheni znania. So, hey, we can start to translate the commentary by Bacharata. Ya podemos empezar a traducir el comentario. Look at us. Mirad vos. Next compound, next conjunct, siguiente conjunto. Etchmia. Etchmia. No, doesn't exist, Mia. Dhya. Oh, thank God. I said, what example with the Mia? Dhya. Very usual conjunct. Es un compuesto muy usual. Dhya. For example, in dhyana, meditation. So, very simple to write is dhya plus ya. So, very simplistic. Es muy sencillo. Dhya, like in dhyana, meditation, contemplation, dhyana. Oh, wait, there's a little shitty this part. Ay, qué sorete. So, dhyana. Never touch the curl with the horizontal line. Nunca tocan el rulito con la línea horizontal. Dhyana. Neuter. Yes, neuter gender. Dhyanam. Neuter gender. When you decline the word, it's with dhyanam. Dhya. Dhyana. We can create a sentence. In tricá, en el tricá, triqué, locative case, prisložné padiež, triqué, en caso locativo, triqué, dhyanam, meditation, is one of the means to attain liberation. Ah, look at you. So, you can write this, you can translate. How is Viveka? Commentary of Jayarata. One of the means is ekatama. Ekatama, one of many. Means is upaya. Upaya. To attain liberation. You can write in Sanskrit for the attainment of liberation, like in Russian. Instead of writing the verb to attain, you can write the noun for the attainment. En vez de escribir el verbo para alcanzar, pueden escribir para el logro. Yes? Upaya means para el logro. How is logro? Labha. Labha, attainment, logro. Liberation, mukti or moksha. O apavarga. All of them are synonyms. Todos son sinónimos. So I had to join all this term in a big compound. Tengo que abrazar todos estos términos en un solo compuesto. Yes, in big compound. So, okay, I will put it. Ekatama is one of many. Dhyanam is neuter. So ekatama has to be neuter. Ekatamam. Upaya, I can put here. Upaya. One of many upayas. One of many means. One of the means. One of many means. One of the means. Uno de los muchos medios. Uno de los medios. The same. Upaya in a compound. Labha and mukti. Ah, look at you. Well, now I use combination. We can put eva here. Eva is a particle. Eva es una partícula that is not translated in general. Is not translated. En general no se traduce. But gives emphasis. Da emphasis, like exclamation point. It's like Eva. It's like adding exclamation point. Es como agregar signos de admiración. Eva. Mukti labha, I can join A plus U o A plus E. Ahí. Ma plus ma. Anuswara. Trike dhyanan mukti labho paya ekatameva. Meditation dhyanam intrika o intrika. Trike. Meditation dhyanam is one of ekatamam is one of the means upaya for the attainment, labha, of liberation, mukti. Look at it. Ta ta ta. Artificial intelligence. No. No. Ekatama tell me it's only one, the only one. No. Ekatama, one of many. Uno de muchos. Ah, you're right, he told me. You're right, it's one of many. So, meditation within the triad is tricayes. La meditación dentro de la tríada, trika means triad, trika significa tríada, triple. Meditation within the triad is one prominent, he added prominent, le agregó prominente, es uno de los medios en man many to attain, entre los muchos para alcanzar liberación. Yes, more or less the translation, más o menos la traducción está. La meditación dentro de la tríada es uno de los medios principales entre muchos para alcanzar la liberación. Ok, en catalán, meditatsia v triadie et adno is glavnih srietstv, oh my god, sriedi mnogih dla достижения освобождения. More or less. You understand? So more or less, I can tell him even more. I can torture him. I can say, I will torture him. Better. Intricate shaivism. Meditation is one of the means to attain liberation. More simple. Más sencillo. Of course, he told me. It's clearer and more in context. En el shaivismo Trika, la meditación es uno de los medios para alcanzar la liberación. Ok, finish. Ekatama, now you know another term. Ahora conocen otro término. Ekatama, one of many. Uno de muchos. Finally, for today, we'll sketch Dra. Next class we'll give an example. La siguiente clase vamos a dar un ejemplo. Dra. Very uncommon. Esto es muy poco común. Dra is the letter Da with the oblique stroke. Con el trazo oblicuo. Dra. A few examples I can remember. Nothing. No, I cannot remember anything. No puedo recordar nada. With Dra. I will check Dreamweaver. Dra. Dr. Dhruva. Ah, Dhruva. Dhrubam. Yes, Dhrubam. Dhrubam. Close this, cierro esto. Yes, Dhrubam. Dhrubam, Dhruva is a declinable word. Dhruva es una palabra declinable, means stable, fixed. But Dhrubam is an avyaya or indeclinable word that means constantly. Dhrubam. For example, in the next class we'll have an example. For example, the self is a sakshi, is a witness constantly in a person. Dhrubam. So we can write, okay, we'll do it now first. We can write Dhra Dhrubam. We can write the self is a witness constantly in a person. Look at you. So the self, Atma, witness, Sakshin, but it's masculine Atma, so Sakshin is neuter. So I put in masculine Sakshi, constantly Dhrubam in a person. Nare, in Nara. Okay, Sandihya Dhrubam Nare. So here is the sentence. Acá tengo la oración. I will ask artificial intelligence. Le pregunto ahora a la inteligencia artificial. The self is the eternal. Why put eternal? No. He put Dhrubam like declinable, and it's not declinable. No. Dhrubam is an avyaya or indeclinable word. Constantly. Look at the thing, I had a perfect clarification. Now I understand. Okay. The self constantly witnesses in men. Witnesses. Is a constant witness. Constantly witnesses. I will tell no, better the self is constantly drubam, like an avyaya o indeclinable, una palabra indeclinable o avyaya, el ser es constantemente a witness in a person. Excellent, he told me. El ser es constantemente un testigo en la persona o en una persona. Atman pastayana yabliayetsa svidetieliem chilavieki. Ok. El ser es constantemente un testigo en una persona o en la persona. Ok. Instead of nare, we can put jane or janeshu in plural. We can put purushe, person, jana, person, nara, person. All is person. Todo es persona. Look at you. We are performing like we know. Nos estamos desempeñando como si supiésemos sánscrito. My God. Okay. Now we'll make your PNG file. Ahora les voy a hacer el formato PNG. So you will be happy. Okay. Stop sharing. Now you see me again. Ahora me ven otra vez. Yes. Okay. Okay, babies. We finished for today. Terminamos por hoy. Has been a very interesting class. We didn't fail at Sanskrit. No fallamos en sánscrito like we were teachers. Es como que si fuésemos maestros en sánscrito. Look at us. Miranos. So no fail. No fallamos en nada. In fact, even we correct artificial intelligence. Incluso corregimos a la inteligencia artificial. So no, you cannot translate Sanskrit with artificial intelligence. No, many mistakes, comete muchos errores, so don't trust, no confíen. But can be like a good corrector, like general corrector. Puede ser como un buen corrector general, nothing else. But you need precision. Si necesitan precisión, you need humans. Si necesitan precisión, necesitan a los seres humanos. Okay, for today is enough. Om Namah Shivaya.